There is a Candyman remake coming out this year, and I hope it's better than the Jacob's Ladder remake. These are two very, very nostalgic horror films for me, which I absolutely love. Candyman, Jacob's Ladder. They did a Jacob's Ladder remake. It was a load of old arse, and now they're doing a Candyman remake. About to watch this trailer, I know nothing about it. I know sort of all about this. I don't even know if Tony Todd's coming back as Candyman. I haven't got a clue, so let's just watch it blind and see what I think. Sorry if you hear any background noise in this video, it is blowing a bloody gale outside. Just absolute storms just taking Britain by storm, which is probably the best sort of situation to watch the Candyman trailer, with a storm outside. So let's do it.
Candyman. The urban legend is, if you say his name 5 times while looking in the mirror, he appears in the reflection and it kills you.
Who would do that?
Who would do that?
Candyman. Well, we're still alive. Let's go.
I really hope this is good. I really hope it's not like the Jacob's Ladder movie and not like that Slender Man movie they made recently, which was truly shit. So we haven't seen... Oh, that was cool. That was a really cool shot.
I feel really connected.
The hook for a hand is so memorable.
Green was the projects. That just moved in around the corner. The old candy factory. I'm an artist. You look like a Candyman.
Majorly black cast, which is cool to see, because the original film was very focused on black history.
Spread the story all about Candyman. The mirror invites you to summon him. You should say his name. I dare you.
Candyman.
Candyman.
Is Tony Todd in it? I don't even know if he's been recast.
Don't say that. Candyman.
Keeping him properly in the shadows, which is good.
I think you made a mistake. I'll put him back.
Candyman isn't.
Say my name, say my name. That song shouldn't be in it.
He had a purpose for you to be another one of his terrible stories.
I guess he found me. I remember you working on the wall. The sweet smell of blood. The live victim.
This is not real. It's not real.
It's really cool to see that Tony Todd is playing Candyman again. Now, seeing the trailer, I couldn't really see if it was him, so I looked online, and it is. It's Tony Todd. Tony Todd back as Candyman, bitch. I like how it was a majority black cast, because it is a very strong story of kind of black history and slavery, and that was cool to see. It's cool that we're getting more black-led focused movies, and this one makes sense. It's not just forced in. This one makes sense for the storyline. It's really interesting storyline. I love how they were keeping Candyman in the shadows, several shots of the hook, several shots of him just coming into view, and just several really looming moments to the trailer. And you know, the first Candyman I think is a horror masterpiece. I mean, to be honest, all this movie needs to do is measure up. The Jacob's Ladder movie did not measure up. This one, it looks like it might, and it, you know, to have Tony Todd back in it, you know that you're in safe hands. Don't really like the involvement of the Say My Name song, because the next line on the song is Say Baby I Love You. Like R&B, 90s for Candyman. What are you thinking? One of the things I do have a problem with seeing this movie in the modern day and watching this trailer is I don't think kids would buy into the Candyman thing. Now, one of the great things about that Candyman movie is it came out in the 90s. People were still willing to accept supernatural things. But since the advent of the internet, you know, no one believes in this shit. You know, they generally don't. No one believes in urban myths. No one believes in these fantasy beings. They just don't. So it would be weird to me to see kids playing that game, because kids are too smart for that these days. They know it's all bollocks. Now, I really do put Candyman up there with Freddy and Jason and Michael, I really do. And I feel like even if the movie's disappointing, just seeing Tony Todd in that character, that voice, just stands out. It's like Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger, just no matter what, you're interested. I think the coolest moments in the trailer are where that guy gets pulled when he's trying to go through the doors and he gets pulled back. That was really, really unsettling. And also the final moment where you just see that brief glimpse of Candyman's hook, which you see several times in the trailer. This was a perfect way of keeping Candyman mysterious and just showing you that hook to say, yeah, he's coming, but you need to come to see this, to see him in full force. You know what? I really, really liked it. You know, I hate the Jacob's Ladder remake with a passion. I think it's one of the worst films of all time. And Jacob's Ladder is one of the greatest horror movies of all time. So that was a disgrace. But to see this, as it looks like they have respect for the source material, it looks like they could go some other interesting areas with it. The legend that is Tony Todd is back. I am interested in the Candyman movie. What do you think of the Candyman trailer? Let me know in the comments down below. Did you think it was scary? Did you love seeing Tony Todd back just like me? And if you enjoyed this video, please press subscribe and I'll be back for more movie reviews for movie obsessors very, very soon. See you next time.